So we are continuing our MySQL introductory classes. In our MySQL classes, we created a database so far where we created two tables, TBL class and TBL students inside a school database. In TBL class, we have class ID. In TBL student, we have the student, one student inserted. Now we want to set up relationship between these two tables because we know that class ID here and class ID here are same. Before setting up relationship between two tables, make sure that your second table where you have your foreign key, you select it, okay? You select it and say it is an index, okay? So this is important step. You will tell SQL that it is an index, like it will be used in searches, etc. So you will declare it as index. It's not unique key, it's not primary key, it is just a plain index. Do you get this? So basically a database index in data structure that improves the speed of data retrieval operations on database table at the cost of additional writes. Okay, like an index is an on-disk structure associated with table or view that speeds retrieval of rows. So basically we are declaring it as index. Okay, first step. Second step, go to relation view. You can write down somewhere also, Shahadat, because sometimes you have to recall that. To create a foreign key, go to your second table. Okay, go to structure, go to second table, go to structure, select that column and click on index. Basically make it an index. Then go to your relation view. In your relation view, define a constraint name. Okay, so because it's a foreign key constraint, so we are writing fk foreign key underscore student underscore class. So this is simply we are telling that this is going to be a constraint, foreign key constraint between student and class table. Okay, what is the column in, where are we at this moment? The question is this, like in which table are we at this moment? Can you tell?
Student table.
TVL student, you can see. So which column is foreign key?
Class.
Class ID,
Yes.
and its relation is with table
Student.
class.
Table.
And which column in TVL class? Class ID. I am going to tell this once again. Okay. We go to structure. We select the table, select that column, make it index. Then we go to relation view. This is table structure view. This is relation view. Okay. In relation view, we write the name of our constraint. We select the column class ID in this table is equal to TBL class ID. Is it okay for everyone? Yes or no?
Okay.
In MySQL Workbench, it is going to be different.
Okay.
Yeah, and until you will reach that point, I will teach you SQL. Okay, so you will be writing queries only. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
because we are beginning, right? We are just doing it as a beginner,
Yes.
so that's why we are doing this stuff. Okay,
Sure. Sure.
so FK student class ID this. Now another important thing is on delete restrict, on update restrict. What does this mean? Let me open Excel. So we have class ID 1 nursery, class ID 2 UK LKG, class ID 3 UKG. Okay. Then here we have student ID 1, Afreen, studies in class ID 1. Okay, this is student ID, this is S name, this is class ID, this is class ID, this is C name. Is this clear or not?
Yes, yes. Clear.
Everyone? Mohan, Shadar, is it clear or not? So the question is, if I change or delete this class, okay, now can you tell in which class this student studies?
No.
Because this student studies in class 1, that's what we provided as data, right?
Yes.
So if we delete it, this is going to be affected, right? And this student detail will become like difficult to recognize or impossible to understand. So this is on delete restrict. Okay. If I update its ID from 1 to 11, can we now see which to which student or to which ID this student belongs, to which class?
No.
So we write on update restrict. Do you get this point? So if we have no foreign key constraint set up, okay, if we don't have any foreign key constraint set up, so this is possible. Without it, this is possible. You can delete them, right? You can delete, you can update it. Like you can remove this because no foreign key constraint is set up. But if foreign key constraint is set up, then deleting the primary records will not be possible. Updating the primary records will not be possible. Is this clear?
Yes, yes.
So that's what we are doing here. We are creating a constraint fk student class and saying on delete restrict, on update restrict. See, and why we are saying column ID here, in database this, in table this, in column this, we are applying this constraint. Constraint name, click your column name, select the table where its relationship is there, and select that column. So we are saying class ID in TVL student is equal to class ID in TVL class, and we are giving this a relationship, a name, on delete restrict, on update restrict, on delete restrict, on update restrict. ये मैंने यहाँ समझाया because if suppose that student has class ID and we are going to delete it, this student's class ID will become invalid, so we cannot delete it. On update restrict, suppose we update it to 11, but here that is written as 1, then also it will be invalid. So we are asking SQL to restrict on delete, restrict on update. There are other things also which we will see later. And now you will just preview SQL. So Shubham, this is question, this is answer to your question. This is a command that we are going to study later also. Okay. See, alter table TVL student, add constraint, your constraint name, foreign key class ID, references TBL class ID, on delete restrict, on update restrict. I know it may you may not remember this, but by just reading it, do you understand what is happening here?
Yes.
Right? You are altering the table, students table. You are adding a constraint fk
We
student
are doing the
class.
same thing, but
Same
in
thing.
row.
but with the code. Exactly. They are doing the same thing but with the code. So suppose in any system, you don't have the designer way of doing that. You just write the SQL, right? So that is there. So we will study that. And now you just save it. When you will save it, you can see a foreign constraint is now created. And now if you will go to database, if you will go to more, and if you will go to designer, you will see in your designer that between these two tables, now the relationship is there. And where is it? On the class ID. See,
Yes.
this foreign key relationship is set up. And if you will insert a student, see, if you are going to insert a student, now you can see here you have the drop down. Earlier we did not have this drop down, right? Here we have the drop down. So now let's say we are adding another student. Its roll number is 2. Let's say student name is Abhishek. Parent name is Bhia Khashe. And blood group is A positive. Email is abhi@test.com. Phone is 121212. Now we cannot enter wrong class ID because we have to select class ID, right? So we will select this, and if you will click go, and now when you will see here, and you will see in class ID this is there, right? And when you will click, you will see nursery. Can you see? It is showing nursery. So so this way our relationship will be established, and we are going to study about it in our next session tomorrow. Okay, like
Sure.
we are going to study it once more. To some students, if it is not clear, it will be explained tomorrow also, and then it will be clear. We will see another example where we are going to do the same thing, why we are doing this, what is the purpose of it, and what is the benefit of it. Everything will be discussed in tomorrow's session. But you see, it's a simplest way of creating constraint. You either write a command, or you simply do it with the help of designer. And this video is being recorded, so what you have to do, watch this video step by step, do exactly as I have done today, and see where are you getting stuck. Okay, do exactly, just see the video 2 3 minutes, pause it, repeat it, then see the video 2 3 minutes, pause it, repeat it, and where are you getting is stuck. That is something that we are going to discuss later. Okay, so we'll talk tomorrow.